please ignore that I've lost my frame lifter and I'm using a screwdriver right now. Right, let's get the smoker first. Yeah, forgot about it. Open them up a little bit. Right, as you can see, this beehive is literally full. Alright, what we want to do, get the smoker and bring it on the side that you are working at. So that way, the smoke coming out will repel the bees naturally. Okay, let's have a look, see what's going on here. Right. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to not this one perhaps, nah, we're going to select one frame full of honey which we're going to take out, but ideally we want that frame to be one which got, like, you know, sealed honey on it. You see, this is what we call sealed honey. So this is the one we're going to take. So we're going to take that one away. Put it aside. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we got here. This one, see this frame? They started building on it last year, but they haven't built on it completely. So what will be a good idea right now is to move that frame closer to the brood. So normally the way they will grow, you know, their hive is around the side, around the edges, it will be like just honey, and there will be honey and pollen, and then there will be the brood, and there will be honey and pollen again around the outside. So the brood will be somewhere on these frames. Naturally, this is where you would find it. Right, so now the idea is that we're going to move the honey round to the side and add another frame that they'll build, and then they'll fill up with brood as well. So this is basically the technique we're using to allow them to have that additional space to grow their colony. Alright, so let's have a look now. Okay, let's see how big that colony actually is, how much brood we've got, because they do seem to be quite a lot. Okay, there is no brood here. No. You see, this is honey and pollen. So we found a honey and pollen frame. That means that the one after it will definitely have, you know, brood. There we go. Let's have a look at that one. Here we go. You see, all of that is brood, sealed brood, and if you can see inside the cells, there is still the larvae which is currently developing, and then it will be sealed off and then it will hatch. Right? So we got one solid, so we got three frames of brood over here, which is great. So we're going to do this to the side. So I'm just going to push it backwards. Alright, and now the frame which we said that we're going to move forward goes in very gently. Here we go. Push backwards, gently again. Everything's got to be very gently. And then we push these guys back. Try not to squeeze any of them in around the edges. Here we go. And now what you could do, as we say, that frame's coming back. The other one we're going to keep. Let's see. There we go. going to do now is actually give them another frame, because we've taken away the one with honey. So in here we've got, as we like to call it, the bait hive. Some honey seems to have drips over here, so I'll have to get that cleaned up as well. Probably from one of the frames. Typical. So this is where I carry the frames, which I've been preparing at home, and then we're simply just going to put it around the side. So my job is every few days I have to open them up, and the frame, which I've now put closer to the brood, in about 3 or 4 days I'll have to rotate it, so then they'll build the other side of it, and once they've completely built in it, they'll lay on, and I see eggs being laid on them. That means that I can add another frame. So I've got that frame sitting over here around the very edge, and once that one's been done, then I'll move this one closer to it. So that is that basically. And now what we're going to do is, I've got a medicine in here. That medicine is natural, and it will prevent any little bugs whatsoever going into the honeycomb that we're going to currently take away and put aside. For that purpose, I'm going to use the bait hive as I showed you. So that goes into the bait hive. There we go. And I'll then just seal it off. That's all, guys. I'm just going to get that honey cleaned off, and I'll be closing the beehive. Hope you liked it.